Hi everybody, it's Linda from the Crafting Depot, and today I just want to paint an abstract in my sketchbook. Let me get so you can see it. Of course, wrong way. That's okay. I'll just turn it around. So this is a sketchbook, and I've been working in it off and on. The name of it is, can you see that? No, you can't, because I don't have my light on. There you go. Now you can see it. It's Tumarta, T-U-M-U-A-R-T-A. And it is a cold pressed, 100% cotton, watercolor sketchbook. So I drew out some shapes in here. I'm going to move this over. I put masking tape around it so that when I take the tape off, I have an edge. And this is my first time doing this. I just felt like doing something free and no restrictions or anything like that. So if you're interested in following, I greatly appreciate if you could just hit the like button if you enjoy this, and subscribe if you'd like to follow me. If you're new to my channel, I'm very grateful that you stopped by. I'm pretty new here I've been doing this for a year on YouTube. Prior to that, I was a teacher, special ed teacher, raised my children. Now I'm retired, an older lady, and I am enjoying something that I always wanted to do and didn't have the time to do it. I did paint in the past. A lot of it was with acrylics. So I have this wire here that might pop in occasionally, but I'm using it as a microphone to hopefully sound a little bit better. Okay, so here we go. I'll try to bring this down a little bit closer. So I'm using my Kuretake paints. I've spoken about them in the past. If you're new to my channel, there's 48 pans in the box. It's Japanese, and they are pretty opaque. I really enjoy them, probably because I was involved in acrylics in the past. So I have wet them down. I'm going to do this again. Just get them nice and wet. And I drew out some different odd shapes, rectangles, little blobs, circles, and I'm just going to go around and just play and have some free hand enjoyment. So this is probably going to be what they call intuitive painting, when you're not really 100% sure what you're going to pick up. You're just going to pick up different paints intuitively. So I'm going to wet that brush, and this is considered wet on dry. And it's an abstract, and it's something that I really just enjoy doing. In the past, I've done a lot of junk journals, but I've gotten away from it because what I really enjoy doing is painting. So I do have a video that explains, if you're new, many of you aren't new, some of you are, but I have, for those who are new, I have a video that explains the different types of techniques. Like right now I'm doing wet on dry. And just gives you a different, and as you can see, I picked up lilac, but it looks like it has some of the green from over here in it, and that doesn't bother me because I'm just going to go with the flow, as they say. So here we go. Going with the flow, and I kind of like the way the two of those colors blend together. And I'll clean off my brush, and here we go. So I think I'm going to go in with this cadmium scarlet, And I'm going to go around this circle. Like that. I'm going to wet my brush and I'm going to go inside the circle. I'm going to let that water bleed into this circle. Started raining here a lot. I was away for off a total of 2 weeks. I was back home and then I was gone again, and I'll be leaving either Saturday or Sunday. Hope to do some painting while I'm away. I'll bring all my stuff with me. So we're going to leave that like that and let that dry. Then we're going to go in with some, what do I want to get? We'll do this. This is malachite. You know, I watched many different artists, and one thing that I learned that's really hit me was to just paint every single day. It's really important. If it's a craft that you like, it's important to just do it every day, and just, you know, no matter what you do, you will improve. It's something that I really enjoy, and I know that it's very healthy, especially with the chaotic chaos that's going on in this world. All the bickering and fighting over nothing. We don't even know who's really honestly telling us the truth. I do see that at the grocery store things are just out of hand. It's really hard for people, especially for younger people too, as well as, you know, it's hard for everybody. What am I saying? Okay, here we go. And I may go back into that later. And let's get some of this burnt sienna. And we're going to go around like that. I really have to get into my Etsy shop. I have not looked at it in forever. And I think what I'm going to do is reduce a lot of the things that I have in there and just create a clearance. I have some beautiful journals that I've done. Okay. Here we go. So yeah, it's important for your emotional well-being to do something creative. It doesn't have to be painting, it could be woodwork. But I really love painting myself personally, and I know there's a lot of other people that do as well. There we go. Okay, let's turn this around. And it doesn't have to make any sense to anyone. Look at that, I got a piece of my hair in there. What it boils down to is whether or not you enjoy it. So what I'm going to do here is wet the paper. And then I'm just going to put down some paint and let it do its thing. And I just love the way the water moves. Let's get some of this turquoise blue. And I am using a Princeton 8-round Velvet Touch brush, if you're interested in knowing. I have so many brushes over here, but I have to say this is one of my favorites. And this is very simple and easy. It's great if you're afraid to get started with painting. I think this is a simple, easy activity. Okay, let's go in here. There we go. There we go. Okay, moving along, we're going to try and use different colors. I seem to gravitate, if you look at my palette over here, I like the yellows, the orange, the reds, the burnt sienna, the pinks. I'm going to try and, use some of the paints that I don't normally gravitate to. I see there's a lot of green I'm picking up. Okay, and clean that off. And I'm going to put some burnt sienna in there. And just move that around. And let it do its thing. And then I think what I'm going to do is get some of the cadmium orange and put that in there as well. we go. And you don't really see the cat orange. It's kind of, but it's blending in. You might put a little bit, maybe get a little bit over here and just dab it in there. There we go. And leave that. Okay, let's get some lime green. And let's go around here. And I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh, sorry. Okay, so we got that. Let's go in with, okay, so we got the orange. Let's go in with some yellow. These paints dry up pretty quick, but as you can see, they're really cool. So we're going to go in with the yellow. And just going to move that around like that. I'm going to go in with some, what is this called? My God, my eyesight is getting so bad. Rose madder. I'm going to go in with some rose madder. And we're just going to go around. Got to wet that a little bit more. And just pressing with the tip of my brush around. Then I'm going to add water inside. And just scrub that around. Okay, there we go. So we got different stuff going on here. And let's see now, let's get this yellow ochre. And I'm going to go over here with the yellow ochre. And like that. There we go. And I basically just drew out these shapes to guide me because I wasn't really sure what I was going to do. So what do we have down here? We have raw umber and Indian red. So let's go in with the raw umber. I just wet this some more. And we're going to go over here. And just bring it down. I'm going to get a little bit more water on my brush, and I'm going to move that paint. There we go. There. Okay, so now I'm going to get some, what am I going to get, Linda? I'm going to get this purple. And I'm going to do some circles. And fill those in. All right, I'm going to have to move this. I'll put one down here. And we're going to turn this around so I don't get it all over my hands. There we go. And it's interesting how things will come out when you're starting and you're not even sure what you're doing. Okay. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is get this pink and I'm going to add to the side of this. And let's see how this develops. And go down here. Like that. And then what we could do is go around this. And then we could go around here. Like that. And we have yellow ochre coming in. And don't worry, everything that you do teaches. It's all practice. You know, if you don't like it, it's your sketchbook. It's a practice. You know, you find out different things from practicing and doing. I really like doing shapes and abstracts. So I think I'm going to go in here. Little circles. And this can go on for a long time. For as long as you're enjoying it. Okay. Let's go down there and we're going to do the yellow ochre down here. See how that looks? And I'm going to go in with this maroon. And I'm going to move this and make sure I'm in camera. Yes, I am. And we're going to go like that. And like that. think I'm going to put some gold. Let me wet this. Let's go around this with gold. Doesn't seem to really show up. Nope, not showing up. Let's see if this one will. A little bit better. Not a lot. Okay, I'll let that go. We'll let that dry, we'll come back to it. Okay, so we did this over here. And we're going to do some circles. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is pause this, hit it with the dryer, and I shall return. Okay, so I hit it with the dryer just so that I wouldn't be bumping into wet paint, and then I could continue with working on this. So let's get some, we got sap green here. And I'm going to go around this with some sap green. There we go. Let's get a little sap green in here. And it looks a lot like the lime green. But it's not. It's sap green. And then we're going to go in with some malachite. I like experimenting with different colors, and yeah, it's blending in, and that's okay. That's absolutely fine. And we're we're going to pick up some of this. Boy, these paints drying fast. Okay, let's bring this down. I'm going to come around like this. Down here like this. And I think I'm going to use some pen on this. Let's move over to this turquoise deep, what did I say it was? Turquoise green deep. Let's wet it. And we're going to continue here. Oh, that is a beautiful color. And that's pretty much what this activity is. It's just to experiment with shapes, colors, and find your creative self. That really is a beautiful color. Very dark. And of course, you know, it's very abstract. As you can see, I'm just moving it around. Okay, here we go. All right, let's wet these down. Oh, that's a very dark purple. You know, I don't mix a lot of these colors like I do with my other Winsor Newtons. I just use them straight neat out of the box. I don't know why, I just like to do that. I think, you know, there's so many colors in here. There's 48 colors that I feel comfortable doing that. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go in with this gold. Bring this gold around. I love this gold. You know, and I may not like this after it's done, but I have to tell you the process was fun. It's like being a little kid. And children are more less inhibited because no one's criticizing them. Hopefully no one's criticizing them, and they find they have more freedom to have fun. Okay, Okay, let's go back in here with this sap green. And let's go around here like this. It's a really pretty color. Very pretty. This is a great activity to just experiment with your creativity. And just find what you like. You know, you can experiment with wet on wet. You can experiment with wet on dry. You can do some lifting, scrubbing. Okay, we're going to go back in here. We're going to finish this side off with the gold. And I'm going to wet the paper, flood it, and move everything around. There we go. All right. All right, so that's that side. Let's move that up. And let's do something different on this side. Let's go in with the lime green. And let's see what it looks like if we just do the entire side with lime green. One of my favorite colors. Princeton makes some really great brushes. There we go. Let me see how this, okay. There we go. And just move it around. So this is just to give you a different idea. You can do different colors. You can do one color as a background. Oh, I like the way that blended. The two colors. Very nice. And then we'll go in here. And I'm pretty much just doing all wet on dry here. Just having fun. And that's the whole idea when you become an artist, to just practice until you find something, and it's okay to copy other people. The wheel has been invented already, folks. So it's okay. That's where you get your inspiration from. Everybody's looking at each other. And through that, you always add your own technique. So now this is two different ways of showing my cookie abstract. So what I think I'm going to do is let this dry, and then I'm going to come back with some black pen. I'll be right back. Okay, so I let that dry, and now I have some of my different pens. The Stettlers, I have the Uniball in gold and white, and I have the Posca pen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, let me look at what did I grab? Okay, so I'm going to take the .8 Stettler, and I'm just going to doodle. So this is just doodle time, and I hope that you're still watching. You know, it's a long video, but okay, I'm going to go around. And don't worry if your lines are not perfect. This is whimsical fun. And then I'm going to go around this like this. Around these like this. I'm going to go inside this. Trace the inside. And then I'm going to just playing and having fun. Going around that. Okay, let's go around this. Let's see what we get out of this. And yes, my hand is kind of wobbly. And it's endless what we can do and how we can change something. Just like that. Okay. And we can do some leaves. Like that. And then we should do something inside here. Maybe, I was going to say leaves. I'm not sure what. So we'll start in here. I love these squiggly things. Okay, let's move around. So we've got that going. I'll do something in here. And we'll come over to here. So we did something like this so far. I mean, it's playful and fun. There we go. I'm going to go in here. And don't be hard on yourself if you do something like this. Okay, let's see. I don't know that this gold pen is going to work so well, but I'm going to try. Let me see. Let's go around. You really don't see it. No. There we go. Not really that noticeable. Where am I? Right there. I think I like the black better. So we're going to outline. We're going to go around these circles. Let's see how the white looks. Not bad. I like the black better. I'm gonna okay. Let's do some leaves. And the inside lines. And we will do something in here. Just some doodling. So I'm going to go like this. There you go. And go around this. And I think I'll do the same thing I did over there here. I really like that. Oh, hate when that happens.